Good evening. I hope you're comfortable, because today we'll be touring some very peculiar kinds of property. I specialize in homes with a story, and in the Ocoee region of Tennessee, well, let's just say there are homes where the walls aren't the only things that have ears. I'm a real estate agent, but tonight we won't be talking about your average home sale. No, this area comes with history, spirits, if you will, who may still have a vested interest in these properties. Perhaps they're just hanging around to see how much their old place might sell for. But you needn't worry. Whether it's a haunted mansion or a charming bungalow, I can help you buy or sell that home, no matter who or what may still be living there. So, if you're looking for a home in the Ocoee region, whether it's alive with possibilities or, shall we say, other residents, I'm here to help. But for now, let's take a tour of some local ghost stories. Just be sure to watch your step. You never know who might be lingering in the shadows. And if you find yourself haunted by the idea of moving, well, you know who to call. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's episode. I'll be watching, though perhaps not as closely as some of our other guests. Benton Falls, a place of tranquility during the day. But when the sun dips below the mountains and darkness falls, this peaceful waterfall takes on a different air entirely. It becomes a place of shadows, of whispers, of things unseen. Over the years, hikers have spoken of strange occurrences, voices carried on in the wind, faint, almost indistinguishable. Some hear laughter, and others hear weeping, but the most disturbing are the reports of ghostly figures near the water, their shapes barely visible in the mist. Some believe these phantoms are the souls of those who met their end in these woods, perhaps lost settlers, or even indigenous people whose spirits are unwilling to leave the land that they once roamed. They appear only briefly, flickering like flames in the night, before fading into the mist. Now we come to the legend of Nancy Ward, or Nanyehi, meaning one who goes about, as she was known to her people. She was a beloved woman of the Cherokee, a peacekeeper, a mediator between worlds. Her life was marked by strength and wisdom, but after her death, her story didn't end. Locals say that at night, along the banks of the Ocoee River, Nancy Ward can still be seen standing tall, dressed in her traditional Cherokee garments, watching over the land that she once fought so hard to protect. Some believe that she's a guardian spirit, watching over the river, perhaps waiting for a sign, or perhaps protecting something that we cannot see. But others have a darker interpretation. They say she's searching for something or someone that was lost to her in life. And when she finds what she's looking for, well, let's just hope that it isn't you. And now, dear viewer, we come to our final tale, the story of Tall Betsy, a name that still sends shivers down the spines of Cleveland's children. At over 7 feet tall, with a ghostly white face and a towering figure, Tall Betsy roamed the streets at night. And what was she looking for? Children. Children who stayed out too late. The legend goes that Tall Betsy would emerge from her home in Fort Hill Cemetery on Halloween night. If she found children still playing in the streets after dark, well, she would snatch them up and take them away, never to be seen again. But the truth, dear viewer, is much stranger than fiction. Tall Betsy may have started as a legend, but she's become very real to the people of Cleveland. In the 1980s, she reappeared not as a spirit, but a physical presence at the town's Halloween celebrations. Tall Betsy has become an icon stalking the streets once again, though this time as a centerpiece of the haunting autumnal festivities. Some still believe the real Tall Betsy is out there, waiting for the moment when she'll return for the flesh, or rather, in the flesh. So if you find yourself in Cleveland on Halloween night, it might be wise to go home before the moon rises too far in the night sky. And so we come to the end of our little journey through some of the Ocoee region's haunted past. A place where the living unknowingly walk side by side amongst the dead, and where the boundary between this world and the next is just a little thinner than we like.